So Geraldo is here for the Daily Take, our correspondent at large. Geraldo Rivera, hello, sir. So
hey, Connell.
The president, we were coming on the air, good to see you, and he had this event on AI, by the way, and he says to everyone, he says, oh, I got to leave early, and right at the end, he said, well, I got a meeting on Iran. Sounded like maybe Situation Room, he didn't say specifically, but it came as Axios had just crossed a story that the president's close to a decision on a quote-unquote massive attack against Iran. So this could be escalating further, do you think? What do you expect?
I worry, very much that's where we're going. The president and his inner circle have consistently underestimated Iran's capacity to suffer. So this eye for an eye, bridge for a bridge, you hit me, I'll hit you back, tit for tat. I think the patience of the president have been exhausted. He's restless. I almost said reckless, but he's restless. What's next? If this infliction of damage to the infrastructure of Iran does not result in Iran going to the negotiating table, what will? If in the current mood, the president seems impatient. He seems, worried that this thing's dragging on. It's going to screw up the midterm election. And I worry desperately that the next step is going to be special forces or the 82nd Airborne or the 101st, that there's going to be an escalation that's almost an inevitability, it seems to me at this point. Who's going to stop this slide toward all-out war, Connell?
What do you make of what he did with the Saudis? So he, in the middle of all of this, announces a deal, or supposedly signed a deal, the Saudi nuclear deal, where, they would be able to have a civilian, as it goes, nuclear program. Okay, whatever you think of that, it was weird what happened today, because the president, after we heard it was supposedly signed yesterday, posted something on social media earlier, and then Caroline Levitt was asked about this a number of times in the briefing. He all of a sudden wants to add to it, and he wants it to be basically, all right, you got to normalize relations with Israel. You have to join these Abraham Accords, otherwise no deal. In the meantime, we thought there was a deal. I don't know.
Well, I think the real problem is less that and more that Turkey and Egypt and the UAE and all of these other friendly powers, Sunni powers in the region, are going to say, hey, Mr. President, you're giving Saudi Arabia the ability to enrich uranium. What about us? What about us? And the Iranians are looking around and say, wait a second, you got all these Sunni states now that want nuclear enrichment capacity, and you have Pakistan on the other side that already has a nuclear weapon. It's a Sunni power. What's India on that side has a nuclear weapon. Iran's going to say, why stop us?
Right.
Everybody else is getting one. What about us?
But if he really wants them to join these Abraham Accords, what's MBS and the Saudis going to say to that? I mean, from the, I haven't seen any indication, unless there's something going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, that they would suddenly join up there. Because like post-October 7th, it seems like there's no kind of move from, and there's MBS with Trump previously, to get on there. So maybe there's no deal at all. Maybe it's a whole lot of talk about nothing. I don't know.
I think that your last statement is probably the one that's closer to the truth than anything that I could come up with. I just don't get, I understand his frustration. I think that, just thinking about it, I can see the president late at night, pondering his legacy and all of the post-presidency and all the rest of it. And he's saying, damn it, why did I do this to Iran? Why did I launch this strike? Why did I start this war? I've been preaching against these endless wars my whole career. Now here I'm starting an endless war. And it seems to me it's tragic. It's like a tragic, Shakespearean drama where the great hero, Trump, has conquered the world, and then he makes this one screw up, and now he can't get out of it. Because what's the end game? That's the I ask everybody. I ask my friends, the generals. I ask other correspondents.
Oh yeah, me too. That's always the question. How does it end?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.